guys. Today we'll be studying about the different form elements that are used in HTML. Well, let's start with the first one, which is our drop down list. Well, in case you want that user should be seen that he is able to select some value with certain options you're providing him, that for example I'm taking a form element, giving just options like enter your name, then I've used this placeholder so that user can get a hint that what value should be entered. Then select your favorite car. Here I have used this drop down list. I have used select, then name as cars, then I've taken these four options with values as Mercedes, BMW, Fiat and Audi. Then what you have to take care is that you're closing your every option that you're starting with. Then I'll close my select tag. Then I've taken an submit button. Let's close this form and see what impact it has. Well, this is how your output would be. This is because of a placeholder. Then this is your drop down list. From here you can select whatever option you want to select. Then we have text area. Well, text area, it is used in case you want multiple line input in the text field. Well, its usage is very simple. I'm just defining address, then I'm using text area and name as message. I'm defining the rows and columns. Well, you can see that how after seeing the output you will be quite understood about this use of rows and columns. Then I've written right here, then text area I've closed it, and I've taken a submit button as input type. Well, let's see its output. Well, this is how your output would be. This is your text area as per the rows and columns. Then we have button element. As we have studied about submit button, but we have another simple button where what we can do is I have taken button, then type as button, and I have written on click. Well, on click, it's an event handler. You can study about more event handlers. And this, what I have done is I have that on click, the user should be alerted with a message as form submitted, and I have written over the button submit here. And in this form I have taken enter name, then its input type as text, then description about you, and I've taken a text area with rows and columns defined. Then I've taken a button which would have this submit here written over it, and when you click on it you'll see this alert message. Well, let's see how the output would be. Well, this is how it is. When you'll click, this is, you'll enter your name, then the description. When you click on the button, you'll see this page says form submitted. This is your on click event handler. Well, next we have the data list. Well, data list is okay. In data list, I've taken this IDS branch and I have shown some option values. It's sort of a drop down menu, but it's an alternative to a drop down menu. Here what I have taken is I've taken data list and then I've taken the following options. Either what we have done in drop down, we have taken select and then we have given some items as option to select. Well, I have taken this data list and following options and I have defined its value. I'll just save it and this is your output. When you hover over the input list, you can see a drop down arrow. By clicking on that, we can see the following options and you can just select here. Well, what happens in drop down list is that you don't have this arrow. It is already built in drop down list, but in case of data list, when you hover it, then you'll find this arrow. Well, that's all for today. For more updates, stay tuned to the